A smuggler, a scoundrel, a rebel, a man who shoots first, obviously. Everyone loves Han Solo, and it's surprising it took this long for him to get his own comic series since Marvel started republishing the Star Wars comics. We are introduced to the captain of the Millennium Falcon just after the events of the Battle of Yavin and the destruction of the first Death Star. A conflicted Han isn't just dealing with the looming threat of Jabba the Hutt, but finds himself gun-shy about taking jobs in his old trade. It's not that he isn't capable, or has lost faith in his abilities. Something internally has changed him. After a run-in with a couple of suspicious-looking folks, he finds himself back with the Rebel Alliance, as they are in need of his talents, and to his distaste, his beloved starship. Under the disguise as a participant of a high-stakes race, Solo is tasked with extracting 3 rebel informants from a precarious situation. The highlight of this book comes from Liu's writing. The New York Times best-selling author has done a superb job of capturing the scruffy-looking nerf herder. The way he tries to get out of sticky situation, his cocky manner, and his disgust for authority is spot on. So is his inner monologue and his unhealthy affection for the Millennium Falcon. But the real home run is the relationship between Han and Leia. When the two of them meet up again, it's instant chemistry. The way that Leia avoids Han leaving the Rebel fleet without causing suspicion is hilarious, and there are plenty of other laughs in supply. Liu accomplishes grabbing readers' investments because we completely buy that this is Han Solo and this is a story that fits the character. It's cool to see Solo take part in all the business he talked about in the movies, but we were unable to see. We're told numerous times throughout the Star Wars saga about the speed and racing capability of the Falcon, but have never quite seen it come to fruition. The story itself takes a little bit to get going, but the premise is promising and there are numerous directions for it to go. With writing that nails the characters, it's also satisfying to see an art team that has captured the likeness of their movie counterparts. Mark Wood's pencils catch the visual style and vibe of the Star Wars universe. Unfortunately, the majority of this debut chapter takes place indoors, so there aren't any grand space shots till the end. However, with the premise set, we're sure to get some in future issues. With the high volume of Star Wars miniseries, you're going to have a various variety of quality. Fortunately, Han Solo is off to a promising start thanks to a strong creative team. There are some comics that just hit the right spot, and this is one of them. With on-point dialogue and characterization supplemented with visually pleasing art, this is a miniseries that I highly recommend. Thank you for enjoying this review of Han Solo 1 by Comics Galaxy, brought to you by Mass Media Galaxy.